Welcome back. Guys, we just talked a little bit on the pregame show about our first three pools. You know the teams in those. We'll talk about Pool D later. But right now on the main stage, it is time for game number one of our first match of the 2011 Pro Circuit. We have your number one seed Final Boss taking on 9th seeded Impact. Wow, this is going to be an awesome matchup.
Yeah, I can't wait for this. It's almost like the old blood versus the new blood here. You've got Ogre, or you got Final Boss, the 2010 national champions, and then you've got Impact, winners of the Combine last year. These guys are the kind of new and up-and-coming players. This is going to be awesome.
It's going to be so incredible. Scott, what are you expecting to see out of this one? I know you called Final Boss to win the pool, but do you think the series is going to be close?
I definitely think the series is going to be close because Impact's best game type is game number 2, so we're looking at a guaranteed at least a 4-game series, so I expect them to take that one. This one may get out of hand, though.
All right, so here we go. We're kicking it off with Capture the Flag on Zealot, the first game of the 2011 Pro Circuit. Let me hear some noise. And it looks like we're going to be kicking this one off with Fear itself. Now remember, here in Halo Reach, brand new maps, brand new game types on Zealot. Capture the Flag plays a lot like Midship CTF from Halo 2 and Halo 3. We got first of 5 flags. We got the sniper located top gold, Fear itself picking up this one, and on the opposite side of the map, we have a grenade launcher. Those are the only 2 power weapons, but bottom middle, you're gonna see it evade. But Scott, really the key weapon here is going to be the sniper rifle.
Yeah, we saw it a little bit in the Stride Championship Series 2v2s, but this weapon absolutely dominates this game type, simply because 1, the sniping in this game is a little bit easier, and 2, because there's so many different angles and so many unique spots you can sit, catch the other team off guard constantly.
And it looks like after Fear itself was taken down, Amish Acorns is going to pick up that sniper rifle. But we're going to stay on board with Fear. You know he wants that sniper back, Chris.
Yeah, he does. The sniper, like you were saying, the most important weapon on this map. And everyone on this Final Boss squad is efficient with it. They all can take faces. You know that they want to control that for the entire game.
It looked like that was 4 down for a minute for the blue team. That's Impact. Final Boss looking strong. Now it's 2-on-2. We're staying on board with Fear itself for a little bit, but when we get a chance, I want to check out some of the other members of Final Boss. It looks like Pistola off to a really great start, and you got to remember, he was named our 2010 season MVP, or not season MVP, but National Championships MVP.
Yeah, there's not enough you can say about this kid. Probably the most individually talented player right now that we have on the circuit. Just watching him play, he's been running around, he's always dodging people, always killing. The kid is absolutely incredible.
It looks like Impact went for that first flag grab. The flag was stopped by Pistola as he took down Lethal. A big double kill out of Amish Acorns, though, is going to spring a flag here. You see Pistola trying to put shots on him. The flag going up the blue lift. It looks like Amish is going to wait for his teammates to get in position. I love that play. Now he's going to hit the lift, and he's got the flag right in front of him. No one coming from help back, and we got the first score of the 2011 season coming from Impact.
Dude, it was absolutely incredible. Adrenaline held down. Final Boss is landing perfectly. He picks up a huge double kill, and Amish Acorns, great heads-up play to get his shields back, and now they still have control right now. Final Boss is fighting from their base. I didn't predict this in this game type.
And did you see Amish just charge there and take out Ogre too, Chris? They are playing with confidence.
Oh yeah, and this is exactly what you need in Halo Reach. You can you'd see it right now. Amish Acorns is playing with his team. He's hearing his call-outs, and he's just charging. He knows he's got help, and that's why they're that's why they're controlling the map right now.
We got Amish Acorns playing a little bit of base defense coming off the spawn. Meanwhile, I'm looking at all 4 screens here from Impact. Scott will be helping me watch those. Over on the red side, we got Final Boss pulling a flag. It's in the hands of Ogre 2. Chris, you're going to be watching Final Boss throughout this series. Tell me, what have you seen so far? How are they able to pull this flag?
Well, they're pulling this flag by controlling top gold. They pulled it up all the way to blue landing, but right now they're leaving the flag, making sure they all stay alive, and then they're going to go back and try to rerun this flag once they have control.
Ogre 2 is going to get chased down. Fear itself loses his fight as well, so it's going to be 2-on-2 for the moment. We got Adrenaline and Acorns pushing very strong towards that gold landing. Meanwhile, I got your Pistola on your screen. He is also trying to push from red to gold. He's taken out. Ogre 2 goes down. Now it's Victory X fighting for top gold control. Tell me, guys, why are we always seeing the battles top gold? Why is it so important to hold down?
Well, top gold's so important because the sniper spawns there, and it's the most effective way to run the flag. If you can hold top gold, if you notice this Impact squad, they are doing nothing but overloading gold, and Final Boss can't adjust. Sometimes you have to call the audible and go grenade launcher. They have to switch up their playstyle, Impact's going to run away with this game.
I love how Adrenaline is staying alive here, dropping down. Now he's going to work right back up top gold, but Pistola knew it, cut him off with a nice headshot. Double kill there for I Got Your Pistola. Meanwhile, we got Fear Itself pushing top, middle. Victory X playing nice base defense, and Ogre 2 is pulling this flag. Final boss looks like they're doing a perfect setup, guys.
Yeah, and they have complete control of the map right here. You've got Pistola watching top gold with the sniper, and the rest of the team is helping this flag run the other way. Great flag cap by Final Boss.
There you go, Ogre 2, the veteran, the winningest player of all time, is going to put in the second flag of the game. It's all tied up 1-1. We're going on board, though, with Amish Acorns, who is pulling the flag. They just got 3 down, and they're running a top gold here with a lot of confidence.
And Neighbor's in a position right now. He's on their landing with a sniper. He's going to be spawn killing. He picks up 1 headshot, 2 headshots, and they're going to put in this flag cap. Excellent play right now, and now they're still on offense because Neighbor was able to take down 2 people.
All right, well, it looks like Amish is going to put that one in. Impact with the lead here once again, and Neighbor pulling a flag once again for Impact. These guys are just running it right now. It feels like Onslaught, once they get the setup, guys, they're just double capped.
Yeah, that was incredible right there. They had the entire setup. Once they had the top gold set up and got that cap, instead of trying to run it there again, they decided to move their setup over to the hologram side and run it that way. They, knowing Final Boss was going to expect them to go gold again.
And I gotta love this play that I just saw. Well, first of all, Neighbor's on a killing spree. He is wrecking on your main screen. But while we're watching Neighbor, Adrenaline got top middle, and he basically forced Final Boss to go low single-handedly with that grenade launcher. We're seeing power weapon control out of Impact. I think that's the difference maker so far in this game.
Oh, definitely it is. But also you have to look at their positioning with it. Final Boss, they have touched both the sniper and the grenade launcher, but they seem to lose it instantly. Impact is getting themselves in a position where they can avoid the other team if need be.
Amish Acorns running flag number 4 here, picking up the evade as well. It looks like he's going to be taken down by grenade. Neighbor going up for the flag. He is going to be taken out. Adrenaline down, so it's all up to Lethal. Last member alive here, trying to keep the flag alive, top their landing. That was 4 down in about 10 seconds. Final Boss going to be able to set up now, fellas.
Now that play was unneeded right there. Lethal just needed to stay alive there. Sometimes you got to give up on a flag.
One thing I'm thinking is coming into a factor right now, Chris, is even though some of these players, especially the Final Boss players, would not be nervous playing on the main stage. I mean, they've all been around forever, but you can see that they're spamming their DMR more than they probably should be. A lot of these battles are going to a lot farther, a lot more shots than is necessary, and hopefully in the next few games you're going to see these guys slow down their shots and actually get these 5 shots with the DMR.
You think the nerves are affecting their game a little bit here, guys?
I do. It is the first series of the first game, or new game for MLG on the, the first tournament of the year. So, you got to think they want to do it big right now.
Well, with our amazing main stage, I'd even have nerves on this, even if I was a veteran in here. It's awesome.
That's right. All new season, all new equipment. We got 3 main stages here in Dallas, Texas. If you live in the Texas area, Dallas area, make sure you get in your car. Come by Spectator Pass. It's an awesome occasion here. Right now you're watching 2 of the best Halo teams in the planet duke it out on our main stage. You got Neighbor running flag number 4 here for Impact. It decides like he's going to juke onto his base and come up the lift. Now he's behind Pistola. Great heads-up play. Loving this Impact squad's movement with the flags, and Neighbor's able to duck out of here. Phenomenal play here from our veteran.
Fantastic move right there. Neighbor heard the call out that there was a guy on the street. Instead of forcing it up front jump, he ends up sandwiching the guy on the street and goes landing. It's an incredible play. Neighbor is comfortable and he's playing amazing. Chris, can you believe this?
Yes, what I'm most amazed about right now is Neighbor's been running some of the best flags I've seen yet in Zealot CTF. This guy was always known for his sniper, always known as the main slayer, never would touch the objective. But right now it seems Neighbor is really doing the best he can with the objective. He's kind of the key person running these flags.
Right now we are watching I Got Your Pistola. He tossed a flag into the lift earlier, then went under his base. Little miscommunication, ran into Fear, had to come up the spiral, and now he's going to get outshot by Neighbor. So it really looks to me like Neighbor is outshining Pistola in the second half of this game. Go to Neighbor's screen when we get a chance. He just picked up the sniper and made that first shot count. Meanwhile, Amish Acorns has the 5th flag, running it into the base. Amish is going to put it down as Neighbor is going to finish the kills, and we have Impact taking game 1. Wow. Yeah.
Wow, that just happened.
You want to change your pool predictions?
I do.
Chris is writing down notes here. Impact dominated game 1. How did that happen? Let's take a look at the stats. Bringing them up here. Wow, that was incredible. It looks like +9 out of Neighbor, dropping 21 kills in that game. Going huge here for Impact in game 1.
Well, you can't just give all the credit to Neighbor there. I mean, yes, Neighbor played incredible, but his whole team, they did a great job at executing. the landing and running flags. You never saw them get a counter capped or anything. They always had steady control, and they always had power weapon control. Final Boss looked lost in that game type, and I'm not sure what they were doing there, Chris.
And I mean, even looking at these stats, if you can bring it up again, but their assists for Impact right now is out of control. And Halo Reach assists are much harder to get. You have to bring a player down to almost exactly a one-shot even to get it. Neighbor with 10 assists, the most kills, most positive on his team, and we saw him run 2 flags in. Kid is playing incredible right now.
Lots of awesome Halo. Great way to start the day, man. And keep in mind, we have 2 pools going on right now. It looks like we have Pool A on our main stage, and I believe Pool B is playing out there as well. Final Boss, national champions, losing to basically rookies here. They were amateurs last season. This is their first season going pro. I love it.
Well, let's just be honest here. Final Boss did not look anything like a Final Boss in that series. One, you never heard Ogre 2 get obsessively loud and get his team pumped, so that's very un-Ogre-like. And Pistola, he wasn't doing anything. He started off with like a killing spree, and then ever since then, he got shut down.
Well, coming up next, we do have a game type that all of the members of Final Boss are very familiar with. It's Team Slayer on Sanctuary, basically a Halo 2 game type, making it back in Halo Reach. I love it. This time around, we got snipers, we got a camo to work with, and we're going to start it off with the winningest player of all time. It's Ogre 2 from Final Boss. And guys, I think we need to start this off with an Astro listen in. Does that sound good to you?
Oh, it sounds delicious.
All right, let's listen in with Final Boss and hear how they rebound from that shocking first game when Impact came up 1-0. Here we go. It's game 2, kicking off with Ogre 2.
Get a couple of dead. Let's get into their hut. Get people pushed up in ring to help out.
I'm into the minute, dude.
I'm
missing one shot. I'm missing one shot.
Ring 2.
Ring 2. Ring 1. Camo.
One shot. One shot. Don't let him die. He's one shot. One shot.
Slice down ring 2.
Ring 2.
Ring 2, neighbor.
They're minute. Two ring 2. Adrenaline's one at the pistol. One at the pistol.
That's 2.
I got adrenaline.
Those guys are bond. They're bond. Go ahead, jump on.
Pillars. Snipe ramp. Snipe ramp.
Push up. Slice down their main ramp.
To their pillars. I need
help too. They're bond.
Weak. They're bond. Two clear bond.
They're bond.
They're pistol range.
Ring 2.
Our bond. Ring 2.
Ring 2. Slice down our bond. Stay alive. The Naded, he's grabbing it. Ring 1. Weak ring 1. Go to ring 2 by our window.
Get that sniper cam. It's right in front of you.
I need help. I'm missing one shot. I got rocks.
Our rocks, guys.
Let her jump up weak.
They're jumping. I need help.
Our bond weak. With our
I need help
sniper.
to jump up.
I
got back bond. He's our pillars.
got help. He's one hit.
I got him. I had snipe.
I'm going up.
I'm there.
They're jump up. I need help.
I bailed, Justin.
Stay alive. Look out.
He's one shot. He's one weak. They're jump up. Lethal.
Stay alive. I got sniper.
Our rocks. I got lethal.
Jump up. Ring 2.
Watch out,
ring 2. You guys get in the ring, man.
Car binder ring.
Where?
I got 8 points. Ring 2.
Thank you.
John's our pillars.
One hit.
I got him. There are rocks already.
Our back rocks.
We need to push this guy.
Guy in our window.
I'm here.
I'm here.
When I jump up, get Justin. I got one. They're Tsquared.
They're combo.
John's there. Weak. They're Tsquared. Bond. Watch out. That's not the combo.
No, he's a Tsquared. Might have went shoddy.
Stay alive, Cam.
He's under turret.
Stay alive.
One hit under turret. One hit sniper.
There's a guy rushing near the snipe. 2 under the turret, weak.
Push him, Bond.
Neighbor's weak as her.
Don't snipe me.
Help, dude. Sniper.
Behind us.
Snipe, weak.
2 on Bond. 2 ring 1. 2 ring 1.
I'm one hit.
Here's help. Adrenaline's will shot ring 1.
One hit our bond. This guy there, bond. One hit our bond.
Our Bond pushing our.
Nice. Shoot it. Still alive.
Ring 1 weak and they're pistol got me.
Ring 2 weak. One hit. Lethal right now.
That's a little ring 1 now. Where are you getting it from?
I don't know.
They're car. They're big rock.
Our bond.
I got traded.
I traded.
They're car, Tom.
Yeah, he's gonna push. Let him come.
Camo's up at 51. Camo's up at 51.
Sniping there.
Camo's up.
I'm looking
Our ring wall.
No.
2 jump up.
Camo's 52.
Ring 2, guys. We got
Ring 2, neighbor. Neighbor's one ring 2.
Camo.
Look at rocks, man. Look at rocks.
Dude,
Camo's still up.
he's on jump up. Stay alive. Let him a combo.
Shit.
She got a combo. Back him
There's our
off.
flag. Stay alive.
He's on our sniper on our main ramp. Our sniper on our main ramp.
Our flag, help me.
Pushing our car.
Our flag ramp, main ramp.
Pushing our car. Our car, neighbor.
Watch out, our block.
One hit ring 2 on me. Bottom car with camo. Bottom of car with camo.
No, he's on our courtyard.
Camo right now.
Bottom of car with camo. Weak. Put up.
I got him.
Nice.
Look out at our courtyard.
Ring 2.
Ring 2.
We got adrenaline.
Neighbor's ring 2 weak.
Back up, Justin.
Neighbor's ring 2 weak.
Got a shot.
Tie the leader. Revenge. Gain the lead. Lost the lead. Tie the leader. Lost the lead. the leader. Lost the lead. Tied the leader. Tied the leader. Lost the lead.
At first they're pushing through ring, and other times they're pushing through the rocks. Final Boss is clueless as to where they're at right now, but they're still able to keep the lead.
Yeah, right now Final Boss is playing very defensively. You don't really see Final Boss getting into Impact space at all. They're really just kind of taking what Impact's throwing at them, reacting, and just trying to pick up easy kills.
All right, well, right now, though, we still have a 3-kill lead from Final Boss. So even though you have all these different looks being thrown at Final Boss by Impact, FB's still holding on to control. Chris, how are they doing it?
It's really just coming down to great individual play, especially from the snipers on Final Boss. Ogre 2 was performing incredibly well in the beginning. Right now you saw Pistola actually pick up a camo. Didn't hold on to it too long, but Fear itself is also doing well with the sniper rifle. They're playing great as a team right now, and that's why they're in the lead.
And I don't think we've really seen a camo yet on our main screen here, but it seems that the camo hasn't been used effectively yet, guys.
But that's because the teams know how important it is, and they shut it down. I mean, it comes up 2 minutes after you pick it up, so these teams are on top of it. Hats off to the coaches for these teams, because he's doing a great job at staying on top of it.
Yeah, and every time one of those camo comes up, you know the entire map is going to be converging right there. It ends up spawning in bottom middle here in Sanctuary, so as soon as it's up, everyone's coming or going for it.
Did you see the confidence out of Pistola there? I don't know if that's confidence or cockiness, but I love it either way. He was no shields, jumps up over the rock, tried to hit the snipe shot, and he was made to pay for it. Right now, Adrenaline has 13 kills here for Impact. He is absolutely going off. When we get a chance, I'd love to see him. He's just cleaning up even more kills in the ring, picking up the big double for 15 kills. But right now, you have Impact still trailing by 5. Guys, what is going wrong, Scott?
Well, mainly the thing is Final Boss is playing so passive that they're putting themselves in positions to regain control, but they don't take control. They just wait for Impact to come to their base.
Yeah, and it seems right now that they're kind of allowing at least one person on FB to die and allowing kind of Impact to push a little too far, and then the rest of FB is ganging up on that one dude.
It's kind of like baiting it. I like it.
The bait and switch.
Nice finish.
Wow.
Great spam out of Adrenaline. It looks like, you know, his familiarity with reach and the DMR, yeah, it's an all-time high. Cleans up that kill. Only a 2-kill game here as we have a late comeback from Impact. Remember, they just won game 1. If they win this one, they'll be up 2-0 in the series against the #1 team in the world. It's all tied up at 43. Adrenaline being taken down by Fear itself. Fear going for the double kill in ring 2 as he takes down Lethal. Let's hop on board with Final Boss as they are pulling away at the end of the game. Neighbor has a sniper. Fear looking for Lethal Sniper, and Fear just picked up the camouflage.
And here comes the difference maker. If Neighbor's going to step his game up, he's going to need to pick up some huge snipes right now, but they need to be careful because of Fear itself, Chris.
Yeah, and the rest of Final Boss needs to know that Fear's got this camo. He needs to be the one to make a play, and that was the play right there.
I think that's a game winner if he can get away with this. He has camo. He has the Impact Sniper. Takes out Lethal, 47-47 though. You see Amish Acorns picking up a kill in the red shotgun. He's getting help here. Amish trying to stay alive as Impact has a 1-kill lead. 49-47 Impact. Neighbor going for it and he gets it. Impact with an incredible comeback despite Fear itself's 19 kills in that game. Somehow clutching it. It was Acorn staying alive in the shotguns, picking up the 48th kill. Adrenaline hopping in there to help him out, and then Neighbor finishing it off. Wow, Scott, we all thought that after Fear itself got that camo and the sniper, it was over.
Well, you know, he had a mistake there. He thought he hit Amish Acorns in the body with that sniper, and Amish Acorns made him pay for it, and as he had his teammate help him out. Great play, but it's a common mistake. I mean, it's hard to tell if you hit someone with a no-scope or not in this game.
I'd love to bring up the stats if we can here, Genius. This was just an incredible game here from all players. It looks like all the players switching around for us. Adrenaline, though, got to give him a huge shout-out. 19-11 that game, going +8. Impact is now up 2-0 because of it. Guys, that was awesome first 2 games. We'll be back with game number 3 after a quick commercial break.